can get a lot of movement. So we'll start with Yo.
Thank you. I have this question with me for some years now. And in Aikido, both as practitioner as a teacher, you need a kind of judgment. This way you're practicing good, I'm practicing well, and this way you're not practicing well. At the same time, having judgments and you're doing wrong and you should do better is not Aikido. So, any advice to handle that?
So in Buddhism, one of the central doctrines is the two truths doctrine. And there's the absolute truth, and there's the relative truth. And it's true that you're a man, and you know, and I'm a man. And I'm from America. You're from Holland or Belgium, excuse me. And if I say, and it's true that if I say you're from Holland, you get angry at me. And these are all relative truths. Yeah? And it's true. 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 Relative. Is it raining outside? I don't know. We go outside. We put our hand. If it's raining, we can say, yeah, it's true. But these are relative truths. Absolute truths are true in all situations and all the time. Now, it seemed like to me the question that you were asking was pointing towards an absolute state where there's no problem, there's no conflict, and happiness is a result of that. You know, that's kind of happiness just arises whenever we're kind of free of all of our relative stuff. Happiness, joy, just naturally arises, and it's very satisfying. Yeah, let's say Aikido's the ultimate, the absolute state of Aikido, or whatever. But at this, and now we could have a preference for that. I mean, everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to be in this great peaceful place. Aikido peace, well, wonderful. Yeah, of course we want that. But the moment we have a preference for that, we prefer that over, you know, all this other crap that we have to go through and Aikido again after 1,000 times, and we're out. Yeah, it's like you're either in the absolute or you're in the relative. Now, a bigger perspective actually includes both of those. It gives space for both of those. And yes, there is an absolute state, and it's true. But there's also relative states, and they're true in their own relative way. And we had a lot of conversations about these kind of energies mixing in Aikido. And Nadeau Sensei, he's often said that Sensei was an alchemist. And in alchemy, there's two energies. You take lead and you turn it into, you know, magically turn it into gold. But there's two energies that mix, Sensei says all the time, and then they emerge into a new quality. And that's a dualistic process. But in a way, if we can hold this kind of absolute state, and okay, let's say it's a high attainment, but the moment you connect with love, like really, like everything just drops and you're like that, you're in touch with an absolute. The moment you connect with emptiness, you know, maybe you just have a beautiful, peaceful afternoon and everything drops and you're just looking at the butterflies or whatever, you're in an absolute state. The moment you connect with another person, there's no feeling of separation between you and them, you have a taste of the absolute. And that moment is a timeless moment that usually ends at some point in time. Oh, okay, that was great. So, but that's just how it is. We have this absolute state, we have the relative state, the absolute and the relative. And for me, it's not having a preference over one, even though obviously I do the absolute. It's life is just a play between the two. You know, it's a play between the two. It's a play between the two. It's a play between the two, and that's for me really kind of an Aikido. Okay.